Hello YouTube, good morning. I'm Yasmin. I'm a host for Talk and Talk. Talk and Talk is a platform where we practice languages by fully conversation in the language that we are practicing for. Today we practice English and usually we have some subject to guide us. Today the subject will be rewriting the script, freedom, finances, and the future of family. And this is not a class, I'm not a teacher, I'm not here to correct anybody. I'm here just to guide our conversation for today as a host. And if someone forgot some words, some structure, I'm here to help too. And yeah, so we usually start presenting ourselves. So a little about me. I work as a software developer. I've been here in the platform since 2023. And yeah, I think that's it about me. Bruno, could you present yourself to us, please?
Okay. My name is Bruno. I am a software engineer. I live in Mauá, São Paulo. Let me see. My free time, I like to play soccer, work out, study, stay with my family. Um, basically, basically that's it. And I'm here to improve my English skills. That's it, basically.
Thank you for sharing and for coming to one more immersion. And Luis, could you present yourself, please?
Sure. Good morning, guys. My name is Luis. I'm from Campo Grande City. I'm a data professional, and I'm here talking talk since August 2024. And like everybody, I'm here to improve my English skills. This.
Thank you, Luis. So, starting with our subject for today, Luis, the video states that cost of raising a child is over 3,031 uh, million dollars until age 18. And does this number figure surprise you? And does the high cost make you hesitate about having children?
Well, I think yes. So I didn't realize that it was so expensive to raise a child in the U.S. because that's a fortune for me. And yes, I think when you a decision to have a child today is you need to think twice because it's very expensive, I think. And I think that a lot of people, for instance, uh, mostly of my friends, they don't have kids because it's impossible for us, because we spend our life trying to improve our jobs, our roles, but when suddenly we became older, so we didn't have this opportunity to think in a family like my parents had. So
Yeah, and imagine if in the US this is expensive, imagine in Brazil. So, yeah.
yes.
And for you, Bruno, what's your opinion about the high cost raising a child?
Yes, I agree. I believe it's very expensive to have a children today. Um, I don't know. I believe today is more difficult. I don't have children, uh, but it's very difficult when we are talking about money and about security. The humanity today is so bad. It's so difficult to handle. And I believe we can. There are a lot of things to me. There are a lot of things that I don't know if I want to have a children in today because uh, everything is really expensive until age 18. There 300, 3,000, 3,000. No, yes, 3,000. I don't know the value. I don't know in English, but is a lot of money. I don't know if I will have this money in 18 years, so it is very expensive. So that's it. I don't know. I believe today we have many aspects that the people don't want to have children, like money, like security. People today is really bad, and I don't know. To me, I want to have a children. I don't know. I want to have a son, but I don't know. It's really I worry about a lot about it. So I don't know if today it's good to have children, but that's it.
Yeah, it's a big value to have in 18 years, and also there are some children that the parents raise until the, I don't know, 20s or more. So yeah, it's a bigger cost of that.
Yes, I believe it's good we create a family with childrens, but I don't know. It's so expensive. We don't have money to buy things currently, so to have a children with these values is really it's really worry.
Yeah, like we saw in the video, there are a lot of people that chose to travel, to use this estimated cost to travel, to do another things in their life than raise a child. So nowadays is really normal. A lot of people do not have children, not just of because of the cost, but a lot of another things involved too. But yeah, it's a really cost. Of course, there are some people that want this and is okay with that, but there are other people that don't want to. And yeah, the both are good, I think. So let me see here. Bruno, the video highlights that many young people experience burnout before age 30. How does this level of anxiety and stress affect the decision to become a parent?
Uh, it's a it's a great question. I don't know. I know a lot of people that had burnout experience before uh, age 30. Uh, how I said before, today is really bad. The time the time that we are living is really worry. We have to worry about it. Uh, Today, how can I say? Young people want to have many things faster, so they don't have time to wait in the things and they try to do everything in the same time, but uh, normally they can't. And with this, they basically they can uh, ha- they can have a burnout, and I don't know. Uh, after my 30 years, uh, I don't know if I had this experience. I like to always try um, to plan the things like, oh, I will marry until I don't know 30 years. I have I have to work in a great company, receive a great salary. So I have always to plan my life, and sometimes I have anxiety because I believe it's normal. We have many things, and sometimes we can't achieve our goals, and it's normal. But every time I have to stay calm, try to try to think in good things, like, oh, now currently, nowadays I can't have it, but soon I will achieve my goals. I will be able to have all the things that I want. Yes, and about the decision to become a parent, I want to be a dad. I want to have children, but the times today is so difficult, many aspects. So I don't know. I believe it's great to create a family, to live in a family. But nowadays, I don't know if I want to. Sometimes I want, and sometimes I think it's not the time. But I am old. I don't know if I have much more time. But yes, I believe. I believe it can affect the decision to be a parent. All these things, the money, the security, the country. We have many aspects to thinking about to be a parent, because it's a great goal, and we have many responsibilities in this case. So I don't know. I believe I want to be to become a parent, but I don't know if I am prepared for it.
Yeah, it's hard. I think one thing that maybe make this feeling worst is that in the past, people with 30 years already had um, a house and children and a good job and things like that. So was really different in the past. People achieve the things more faster than today. So yeah, and maybe this cause a pressure in us, even if it's a unconscious pressure, but we feel like, oh, I became older and I don't have my own house, my own material things that I wanted, like my parents in this age had, or my grandparents in this age had. So yeah, this I think this increase a lot of the level of the anxiety and the stress too. And yeah, I think this is applied to become a parent too, because in the past people became parents really young than nowadays. For example, in 13, 15 years old, the people was having children. So yeah, was really young. And after that became really older. Year by year, the people was having children more older than in the past. For example, building a family more older than in the past. So yeah, maybe this vision of the past, how the society goes in this moment, maybe being like a anxiety in us, like, oh my God, how old I will be when I have these things. So yeah, it's hard. And for you, Luis, what's your opinion?
Well, I think that's a good question about mental wellness in nowadays because everyone, I think that I know, are close to a burnout because now you have this possibility to work all the time. And yes, I think that I started to think about your relationship for family because, for instance, when I was a child, my mom she quit her job to raise me and my sister, and my father he had the condition to 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 raise us, just my dad worked at that time and was okay. But nowadays it's impossible just for a couple, uh, just one of couple work and to raise a child. But this is just one aspect because nowadays we have a lot of comfort, but it's not comfort. And yes, I think that is one of the question that is you are so overwhelmed. Everyone is so overwhelmed with our tasks, our job, and now in the again in nowadays, everyone's so worried to not lose your job for AI. So make a family become a real challenge. But I think it's possible. Well, if one day if I have the opportunity to have a kid, I would like, but it's very difficult.
Yeah, like you said, in the past was more possible to one of the parents gave up the job and just raise the children. But nowadays this is almost impossible because the cost to raise children is becoming bigger day by day, and this is really crazy because yeah, in the past I think we already saw a lot of cases of parents that did that. For example, one of them raised the children until a certain age and then can became to the college or to the work, while the another parent just work to bring money for the family. But nowadays it's almost impossible to do that, unfortunately. And
Yes.
nowadays, even if one of the parents give up the job, we will just change the job for a middle time job because it's impossible to not have this money is essential nowadays.
Yes, as was remember here, for instance, uh, our the people of my generation, our grandparents had more than five children, and because the children will help, like the video show display, in the house, in the finances of the family. So when society starts to have needs less people to work, the family starts to have less people. So it's a interesting fact as well.
Yeah, in the past, the parents had a lot of children, more than five or even more than 10 children. And yeah, they raise every children in that time. And normally you were parents for the farm, so they could raise the food and animals to eat, something like that. So yeah, was a hard life, but was possible to have more children in the
Yes.
end. So, let me see here. Ta-da-da. I will go to another question here in the list. So, Luis, is there a difference between being anti-kid and being anti-cows in the context of modern parenting?
Yes, I think that is a context in that question because our world today is so loud, is so fast-paced, so it's so chaotic that I think that this new generation is choosing a moment to touch, stay connected with herself, by themselves, because I think that everyone now needs to rest a little, at least. So I will know that raising a child is a full time effort, so I think that is some related to that. But I think that everyone wants a little time to peace of mind. I think, because I think about this decision to avoid kids and cows is something related to that.
Yeah, nowadays we already receive a lot of information, and with children there are more information and chaos that is occurring. So yeah, but yeah, I think maybe because of that there are some people that avoid raise children, but even that have contact with another kids like siblings or something like that. So yeah. And for you, Bruno, what's your opinion about that? The difference between being anti-kid and anti-cows?
Uh, I believe to me, I don't know. Yes, I believe anti kids. I don't know if it's a good word, but to me, I don't like. I am a person now, anti-cows person, because I don't know. Kids is amazing to us, but we have we when we have childrens, they bring to us a lot of responsibilities. So how you said before, today we have social medias, and it's so difficult to, I don't know if it's correct, like to polite the children, and it's so difficult because you will teach one thing to them, and they will learn another thing in the social medias, and it's so difficult to polite them with this. Oh, the right thing to do is it, but every day and every time they see another thing in social medias and with someone that they like a lot. So in this case, it's really difficult. I don't know. I believe to me, my life is so okay. So it's not easy, but it's so okay. I don't know the word, like tranquilo. And sometimes deal with your children is so difficult. Sometimes we have to worry about many things, many aspects. And I don't know. I don't know anti-kid person, but to me, I am an anti-cows person. So I believe how I said before, with children, we have many worry, many aspects that we have to take care, and it's a life. We have to take care about a life, and it's so difficult. It's something so important. And I don't know. I believe nowadays it's so hard to have a children to yeah, basically that's it. I don't know anti-kid person. I believe to me I am a anti-cows person. My life is so easy today, and I don't know if I want this worry. That's it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm the same. I think it's possible to be relaxed nowadays because even with the responsibilities, it's possible to calm down, take a deep breath. But with children is unexpected a lot of moments because they could when they are really young they could start to cry and feel pain, and sometimes it's 4 a.m. when you have to get up and take care of them. So yeah, it's really hard, and I think I prefer nowadays. I don't know if in the future will change my mind, but nowadays I am really anti-chaos and I like the things like they are in a really calm and quiet way. But yeah, I think it's great to have kid as a maybe an out or something like that, that the responsibility is not so big. But yeah, I also like my quiet life. Of course,
Yes,
with responsibilities, but not so much.
yes, and I like to think about the future. Today, it's so difficult to create a children, but when they are child, uh, we can decide many things about their lives. But when they born young, I believe it's more difficult to take care because they want to do the things that they want. Uh, they have many things, many word things to that can bring to our family um, bad things like drugs. I don't know many things, and I don't know. We have to take care about many things, not only when the children is small, like it's a child. So it's a person that we will take care in all of our life. So even we when we are old, we have to take care. So it's really difficult. Uh it's a thing that we have to think about, to have children, to born a family with children. So that's it.
Yeah, it's a continuous effort all of the moment, and it's everything that is possible to worry the parents had to worry, so it's hard. So let me see another question here. Bruno, what do you think are the essential emotional and financial requirements a person should meet before they decide to have a children? I think you're muted.
S- s- Sorry, I was trying to find the question and I don't pay attention. Sorry.
Is the question before the last one?
The seven? No.
You sent here. Uh,
I am with the question here, but I was trying to find the question, to found the question, and I forgot to hear. Okay. Um. Yeah. It's difficult. It's difficult. Um. I think we have to worry about the emotion, financial requirements every time, even if we don't have children. I believe it's a great things that we have to do. Uh, but I don't know. I believe um, um, I don't know. To me, I believe um, to the first thing is to have a great job with a great salary. I believe things is so hard, and if we have money to help us with many things, I believe it's great. Try to have a house to live, and basically about the emotional part, I believe we have to with all these things with this financial parts. I believe our emotional our emotional requirement could be more relaxed, because if we don't have this worry about the financial requirements, our life can be more relaxed, more easy. And I don't know, to me, I always thinking first to have money to help my family, help my children with all the things that they could need, uh, have a great job, and to be a good person, a good with a good expertise. Because I if I was hired, uh, I could got another job easily. So I like to think about this, because we don't know about the future, about tomorrow. So we have to stay prepared for all the things. And that's it. Basically, to have a great job with a good salary, a house to live with my family, and after that, stay with all these things. I think uh, can be more relaxed to have children. I like to worry about any things. I believe uh, maybe because of this I don't have children, because I like to worry about many things.
Yeah, I think I'm the same as you. I always think in every possibility. So yeah, it's hard because this financial part could really avoid the creation to raise a child, because yeah, if we don't have the financial support, they can suffer a lot of problems with to not have food, or to not have health security. So yeah, this could really avoid the to raise a child, and it's a important thing to think about. Yeah, I think maybe the financial absence in while we create a child could bring emotional problems. So yeah, it's hard. And for you, Luis, what do you think are the requirements to raise a child?
Well, I think about the requirements. Well, think about the emotional requirements. This is this requires a lot of self-awareness. You need to be in a stable relationship with a partner. You need to love a partner, and I think that you need to really wish a child, because the child must pure he has the prioritize the priority in this whole, you know, in the family in the first years, I do believe. And about the financial requirements, I think that well, you need to save a lot of money, uh, rise your income, and make a lot of savings for any problem, like saving funding, like something like that. And yes, I think this is the basic ones, at least for me.
Yeah, like you said, we must really want to have a kid, because another kind of relationships, even if it's hard to cut, it's possible to not have contact anymore. For example, if we marry with someone and occur something, we can get divorced, but with children, we really have to want that, because if we regret in some moment, we cannot turn back nothing. So yeah, it's really hard. And have a strong relationship with the partner is also important because, like we saw in the video, in the past was more common to have a village and more people to take care of some children that born, like aunts and grandparents and something like that. And if there isn't a strong relationship with the partner, maybe the person will have to raise the kid alone, and this is hard in every aspect, like financial, emotional. So yeah, it's hard. So guys, from the another room, welcome back. Uh, I want to ask to Lillian, how was the conversation? And the first question, does the money to raise a child surprise you? And does this cause make you hesitate about having any children? Lillian?
Sorry. I couldn't listen to because I had a problem with my headset. Could you
Oh,
repeat, please?
okay. Sure. I asked how was the conversation in the another room, and if the cost raising a child surprised you, and does this high cost make you hesitate about have children?
The conversation was amazing. I could learn about new points of view because I don't have kids, but Liam and Marcio they have, so they could show me different perspective of having a children. Um, about the cost of having kids, I think it's like is a part of the process, so I don't feel fear about it, and I don't hesitate about this because I've been planning to have kids since 2023, so I'm aware about the process.
Yeah, so nice. It's important to have a preparation before any decision in our lives, and I think have a children is a big decision. So yeah, thank you for sharing with us. Marcio, and for you, how was the conversation in the another room? And let me see here a question for you. Okay, the video highlights that many young people experience burnout before age 30. How does this level of anxiety and stress affect the decision of becoming a parent?
The conversation in another room is a good conversation. This topic is a good topic because we have a lot of discuss about this topic. When you is a mother, is a father, you have your experience when you don't have children, you prepare for this experiencing this futuro. This topic is a lot of the discuss about the burnout. Nowadays, I see the problem after the advance of the internet. A lot of youngers compare your life, the life, the influencers. The people have your money, the people travel, the people have a new car. This creates the anxious and the stress. Start the problem about the burnout. In the past, is more common talk about the burnout only the about the your work when you work a lot cause the problem the burnout nowadays continues, but I think there are high problem about this. The new generation is more anxious, is more stressful.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. There are a lot of influencers that raise children and at the same time are traveling and having a big house and fancy car. And yeah, people can compare themselves to the influencers and feel a lot of burnout and anxious to reach the same things. It's hard. Thank you, Marcio. Leanderson, and for you, how was the conversation in the another room? And for you, I wanted to ask another question. Is there a difference between being anti-kid and being anti-cause in the context of modern parenting?
Well, the conversation was great. Lilian and Marcio are great people. Lilian is mother's pet, and I have children, and Marcio had teenagers, so it was a great conversation. And which question, read, please? Which question you would like to ask?
Is the 5.
Five. Is there a difference between king and anti-cat? Well, I guess people, who don't have a children because the world is a chaos and things like that. I guess they are focusing on the cruel part of the world. You know what I mean? So you can create your own world. You can create your space. You can create security to have children. So in my vision of life, we was talking about that in the other room. In my vision of life, it's part of the life to create your own family and to have children. It's part of the life. I have 2 children. I love them. I love them, my family. And to create my own family was the most important decision of my life. And I incentive people to do the same, because have a children, have your family, have your wife, have this responsibility. It's beneficial for you. Well, it's harder many times, but it's will make you grow. You know what I mean? You make you change opinions, make you change habits, and it's good in life in general. It's good for life.
Yeah, really nice. A good perspective. I think us as human is normal to, in some part of our lives, we feel the need to raise children to keep going with the generations. So yeah, it's a good point of view. Thank you for sharing with us. So guys, I think we don't have enough time to answer more one question. So I want to invite you all for the next week. We'll talk about building a resilient mind with daily habits. So I think will be good to practice a different words and structures too. So if you feel curious and interested to talk about it, please come the next week. I will be here. And yeah, thank you all for coming today. It was really nice this conversation with you. And I hope to see you soon, guys. Have a nice week.
Bye bye. See you.